It's a long dark road that I call my home. It's a long dark road that I'm cursed to roam. These many nights I've been banished here. My companion is the stars, with a bedroll and a blanket, and just the rocks to lay my bones. One day from the darkness I'll come rapping at your door, and I'll never walk this road anymore.
Hey baby, welcome back to another episode of Late Night Wrestling, hosted by Wild Man Jack. This is gonna be a milestone episode number 20. We're gonna have 4 exciting championship matches here tonight. Before we get to those championship matches, we got a nice shiny gold token to give away. But which 2 of my freaks will be wrestling for this gold token? Well, look who's crawling out of the cornfield. Welcome to Late Night Wrestling. Who's on the line? Howdy there, Wild Man Jack. This is Jasper from Texas. Texas, the land of big hats and bigger dreams. What's cooking in your neck of the woods, Jasper? Not much, just plowing through the day. I'm calling in because I want to see a match. I want Hacksaw Henry to take on old Mick Hardcore. Oh boy, it's a barn burner waiting to happen. But tell me, Jasper, why those 2 heavyweight freaks? Well, they're farmers like me. A battle of the bales, you might say. Ain't that the truth? Now tell me, what crops you growing these days, Jasper? I grow corn, wild man. Big old stalks. Sweeter than a honeybee's backside. Corn, eh? Well, let me tell you, brother. This match is going to be a slobber knocker. Thanks for calling, Jasper. Up next, we got Hacksaw Henry versus old Mick Hardcore.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Late Night Wrestling, episode 20, live from Big Apple Stadium in New York City, New York. I'm here with my color guest commentator, Grayson Black.
Hey, everybody. Got a good match here today between 2 farmers, Old Mick Hardcore and another guy, Hacksaw Henry.
Looks like you forgot his name for a second there.
Dad, look at my notes. Couldn't remember his name. Don't see him wrestle very much. I believe he was supposed to be signed to Big Time Wrestling, but that league never started.
That is very true. But old Mick Hardcore grows hardcore weapons, I hear? This is really interesting. How do you grow a hardcore weapon?
I don't know, but he's pretty good at using those hardcore weapons from what I hear.
One of these men was going to win a token here today. And referee, as usual, head referee of the Late Night Wrestling, Igor. Not head of the referee union, but head of the Late Night Wrestling referees. He's been with us the longest, along with Alaric Frazier, our other referee. Right now we have, look, this stabbing right to his mouth. And he pretends he didn't do anything, but it was clearly that he did.
Yeah, I don't know why wrestlers do that. These guys both hardcore. Why not just admit that you just stabbed the guy in the face with a fork?
Looks like Hacksaw Henry's got a lot of blood on his outfit already from in his shirt from maybe from previous matches or something.
Who knows what he's got it from?
Big kick there by Hacksaw or Old Mick Hardcore, followed by a nice body slam. Now he's biting away on Hacksaw Henry's head. Thought Hacksaw Henry has a pretty good name.
Give up?
But, you know, he's a hardcore wrestler. Not very good look. You don't see him doing very much in his business. Neither of these wrestlers. But one of them will get an extra token. And then they'll have 2 tokens.
Yeah, 2 tokens is pretty good. Go for the Hardcore Championship, then some other title. Or if you lose, go for it again some other time.
Tokens are very hard to get. Very hard to get. Every wrestler in the territory system was given one at the very beginning when GWO started. And from there on out, the only way to earn them is that here at Late Night Wrestling, or sometimes tournaments have them too. The theme tournament series gives them away. And maybe in the future, once other wrestlers run out, then we'll have to start doing either tournaments or matches for tokens.
Yeah, that'll be kind of cool.
Top rope chair shot by Hacksaw Henry. He throws the chair out of the ring, hoping that he didn't hit the fan. No, he threw it right into the crowd, it looked like.
Must be the heel.
Yeah, I don't know who the heel is between these guys. Probably definitely Hacksaw Henry. Ultimate Hardcore seems a little more friendly. Ooh, a stab to the face with a fork. Oh, he blocks the drop kick. You don't see drop kicks getting blocked every day. Both men stalking each other now. That's a lot of action going on right here. Misses a clothesline. Misses a kick. Going back to the fork. Elbow to the face. There's more fork to the face. Referee counts and then he stabs him one extra time in the face. That was uncalled for.
You got to 5. You always got to 5 to do something illegal. Then you gotta stop. Might as well take advantage of every second.
But also, don't be too risky to get close to 5. Then you're DQ'd. And you get yourself a loss. Back body drop there by Hacksaw Henry. He's dragging away from the ropes. Listen back up. Both men back away from each other. Here on Late Night Wrestling. First match of the evening. In this April episode. Monthly show. You come here to the Big Apple. My hometown. My home state. My home city. New York City, New York. Where are you from, Grayson Black?
I'm from Philadelphia. So, yeah, you know. Grew up watching ECW.
Look at this stabbing in his forehead. Lots of forks here today. Plenty of fork shots. Here's some more forks. Go to the back. These guys do not have any wrestling skills. You are not going to see typical wrestling or submission style wrestling between these two guys. Look at these biting, stabbing with forks, elbows, this is kicks. This is all these guys can do. No wrestling skills whatsoever. This will be a brutal fight with these two farmers. Kick to the meat section. More forks. Big elbow there by Old McHardcore. Misses the clothesline. Locks up and he elbows to the back. And there was the one you think we get more forks. This time 2 count of 2 to the EQ. Nice side headlock for a change. Hacksaw Henry bleeding profusely. Mixing in with the old blood that was already on his shirt when the match started. Misses the kick. Not with the action here, much of dodging and staying away from each other. Backdrop there by Old Heart Hacksaw Henry. More fork strikes. My goodness, how many have there been in this match? This is a bit fork after fork strikes. Guys staying away from each other. They respect each other enough to stay away. Then they go in for a move when they see the good opening. Big hammer punch by Old McHardcore. Nice whip into the corner, but he recovers. Big elbow by Old Heart McHardcore. More forks. More fork strikes. Strike contest. Who's going to win? Old McHardcore wins with a nice punch there. Misses the big boot. doing now? More fork strikes, this time to the lower back, but he counters with a nice punch to the stomach. Elbow to the face. What's going on now? Just got inside that lock again. This time by Old Nick Hardcore. You can submit the wrestler. I've seen matches end with that move before. Here in CPW and GWO. Again, look at this. Right into the side of the cheek, and then one more for the roll. Right into the forehead. Right to the bridge of the nose. Very ruthless. This is a huge drop kick out of nowhere, but he gets look at more forks after strike after strike. Does not be any flesh left on his forehead after all these fork strikes. And the blood, not to mention the juicy, delicious blood.
Whoa, he blew fire out of nowhere.
Like a dragon. Oh, he misses in this clothesline right there. He gets picked back up. Finally, a different move. I thought he was going to go for more fork strikes. I shoot right to the unforgiving turnbuckles. They don't move. Again. Ooh, big clothesline right there. Takes him down. Picks him back up. Misses the football tackle. Flying mare and some punches. Rather see punches, to be honest with you, than, even though they're illegal close fist strikes, much rather see than more fork strikes. There's another fork strike. Oh, a sickle this time. Something new. Uses that out in the cornfields, probably, or the cotton fields, to cut down the crops. Nice combo there by Hacksaw Henry. But he's gonna go back to the fork. Surprised, Old Epic Hardcore is not bleeding yet. Oh, DDT. What a DDT that was. Front face lock. Going for the Farmer's Anaconda. Going for the submission. Of course he's going for the Farmer's Anaconda. Oh, he's going for a bear hug. Using that farm boy strength. Sickle time. Oh, right on the back. He's just grinding it in. He takes him away to the center of the ring. Ooh, low blow by Old Mick Hardcore.
That one looked like it hurt.
Clubbing forms to the back. What's he gonna do here? Death Belly Driver. Perfectly executed by Hacksaw Henry. Perfect execution. But more fork strikes by Old Mick Hardcore. And now again this sickle. This time he's returning the favor. Grinding it to the back. And more fork.
1, 2, damn.
Big powerbomb followed by punches by Hacksaw Henry. And a boot to the face for good measure. To the top ropes. Flying body splash. Well, he's a little piece of blood in the middle of the ring. And he drops him to the ropes. And this, ooh, nice neck breaker there by Hacksaw Henry. What's he doing now? Powerbomb, followed by more punches. One more stomp. To the top ropes. Rolling cannonball right there. Perfectly executed again. Going for sleeper hold. Referee calls it. It's all over. Hacksaw Henry wins the token.
It's time for the first championship match. It's for the World Light Heavyweight TV Championship. Who wants it?
I'm Black Mamba, the venomous force from Uganda. I've slithered my way through this industry, comparing myself to the deadliest snake in Africa. Sure, Kobe was the Black Mamba of the NBA, but in this ring, I am the one and only Black Mamba of wrestling. Why did I trade in my token for a shot at the TV championship? Because Voodoo King thinks he is untouchable. But just like the Black Mamba strikes its prey with precision and power, I'm ready to take that title. Voodoo King, your reign ends with my venomous bite.
Up next, we got Voodoo King versus Black Mamba for the World Light Heavyweight TV Championship.
It's time for our first championship match of the evening for the World Light Heavyweight Television Championship. We have Black Mamba trying to go for the championship against Voodoo King.
Voodoo King's been champ for quite a while now. He's a two-time, Blue Fire. He's a two-time World Light Heavyweight Television champ.
One of these men, both from Africa, trying to keep the tradition alive for African champions. Both voodoo style. Actually, Voodoo King's only voodoo style. But Black Mamba, nice. He's got sort of Lucha Libre style. Even though he's from Africa. It's kind of weird. Also named himself... Whoa, I've never seen that before. Went in different directions. But he named himself Black Mamba. He doesn't care about Kobe Bryant. He decided that he will be named after the deadliest snake. You can't copyright this. It's a snake. That's the name of it. The Black Mamba. Deadliest in Africa. So he wanted to be called that. He's quick and deadly. That's what he thinks. But Voodoo King has his curses. And he's very more dangerous. Referee Alaric Frazier calling his first match of the night right now.
Nice punch there by Black Mamba for nice head scissors too.
Very good Frankenstein right there. Misses the drop kick. Well, he's doing a half Boston Crab. Going for the tap out early in the match. Trying to get that championship. Stated it his only token he had. Probably better chance to get a win against Voodoo King than Spider, in my opinion. So he made the good decision to go for this championship versus trying to go to the Spider Open Challenge. But Spider's on his way to trying to beat Goldberg's streak. He's still got a long way to go. We're only in April. If he's going to do it, it's going to be by the end of the year. At main event Mania 1, he'll go to try to attempt to break the record if he continues to win. But that's a big if.
It's gonna be very hard to go up against all those guys. He's going up against guys from each continent. Best guys. Well, we'll see what happens there. But strategy though, with tokens. Guys that come here on Late Night Wrestling, you're gonna try to trade their tokens in too, so we'll see who ends up in that Spider Open Challenge. See how that goes.
But right now we have our second Light Heavyweight Championship. We only have 2 Light Heavyweight titles in the entire company. There's this one, and then there's the World Light Heavyweight Championship. That's it. That's all we got. And we have hundreds of Light Heavyweights in the global territory system. But only 2 can call themselves champions. And we are proud to have the World Light Heavyweight Television Championship here at Late Night Wrestling. The only place it's going to be defended on this TV show right here, Late Night Wrestling.
Looks like Black Mamba's bleeding there. Snake blood.
Very beautiful kicks combinations there by Black Mamba. Big, perfect drop kick right to the face. Takes Voodoo King down. Follows up with a kick to the midsection. Irish whip to the corner. So he's setting him up to the top ropes to do something. Blues fire to his face. What a counter. What a counter there by Voodoo King. Those voodoo spells. He's got tricks up his sleeve. Powerbomb reversal. Nice. Fans clap to show their appreciation for that one. 2 nice counters in a row there by Voodoo King. Now he's taking it back to the top rope, this time facing the opposite direction. Wow, look at that. Look at the agility. Working the leg again. Followed with the leg drop. Misses that move right there. Big time. Now he's going, oh no, he decides not to. Another head scissors there, this time by the Black Mamba. Referee Alaric Frazier asks him if he wants to quit. Of course he doesn't want to quit from my head scissors.
I don't know, head scissors can be pretty tough. Legs are pretty strong. You squeeze enough, it could be choking out.
Yeah, but I don't think he's going to tap from these. Another spinning head scissors there by Black Mamba. Drags away from the ropes. Very smart to do these. Only way he can win is not by a rope break. Kick to the midsection. He drags away from the ropes again. What's he going to do now? This is again. Second time he's missed that move. Must be a Frankenstein attempt or something, or Hurricanrana. Another dice reversal. And now a dice roll up slide pin. One count only. Just a one count. Blows fire. But he misses. Lots of missed attempts here today. Yeah, late night wrestling. First match was a ton of fork strikes. This match, a lot of fire and encounters. Face slam there by Black Mamba. Irish whip into the turnbuckles. Runs up with a nice, beautiful drop kick. Picks him back up. Drop kick missed, fire missed. Going for powerbomb. Oh, cold red, I believe that move's called. Maybe not. Or destroyer. I think it's a destroyer. Canadian destroyer. Or in this case, African destroyer. Oh, low blow by Voodoo King. Drags him away, leaving a trail of blood. Misses the fire. This time a small fire blow. It looks like he has small fire blows and big fire blows. Fork to the back. Reverses though with a nice punch. Half Boston Crab. Referee's checking to see if he wants to tap out, but he's not going to. Sleeper hold right there. Applied by Voodoo King, but he gets out of it right away. Back into the fork strikes. More dirty tricks there by Voodoo King. Will take any shortcut to win a match, it seems. I do not blame him. It's very hard to get over here in GWO with all these wrestlers in the territory system. You gotta do your best to stay on TV, to get matches in. Some wrestlers go years without matches. Just how it is. Another Canadian destroyer. Back to the top ropes. Waiting for him to get back up. What's he going to do here? Flying clothesline. A little bit out of his moveset, I would say. Nice wheel kick. Going to the top. Froggy splash. Not even the one count. Too close to the ropes. More fork strikes. Punch through the midsection. Kick. Low kick.
Guys really staying away from each other. Fork strikes to the back. Irish whip. Big frog. Big Vikingo type Hurricanrana.
Drop kick by Black Mamba. What do you got to winning this match, Grayson Black?
I'm gonna say, I think Voodoo King wins. My opinion. I think he's gonna defend his title again.
Now he's going to look at that move from the top, but it's a quick instant rope break right by the ropes. Fork strikes, more fork strikes to the lower back. His lower back must be bleeding profusely. Again. Going for the chokehold. Look at this chokehold. And that's it. Referee calls it. Referee calls it. It's all over. Voodoo King defends his championship. You're right, Grayson Black.
Yes, I was.
Before we get to our next title match, it's time for the Freak of the Week. The Freak of the Week is where I showcase some of my favorite freaks, oddities, and monstrosities. This week, the Freak of the Week is Nugluck. Nugluck is a man who believes he's a real-life troll, hailing from the enchanted lands of Vic Iceland. Nugluck has taken the art of troll impersonation to a whole new level. Now you might be wondering, what does it mean to be a troll? Well, let me tell you. Nugluck lives by his own set of rules. He's often found lurking around rocky outcrops and under bridges, just like any self-respecting troll would. And it doesn't stop there. Nugluck insists on dressing the part. He's got a wardrobe filled with furs, oversized boots, and even a hat made of seaweed. But that's not all, folks. He also has some unique trollish activities as well. You won't catch him sipping fancy lattes. Nugluck prefers a hearty mug of fermented shark. Because trolls, well, they have acquired taste. And when it comes to conversation, forget about the small talk. Nugluck is known to grumble at passing hikers and challenge them to riddles, classic troll style. But don't worry, he's a friendly chap as long as you have some seafood to share. So here's the deal, folks. If you happen to cross paths with our resident troll Nugluck, don't be shy. Bring him some fresh seafood and make sure to congratulate him on being our Freak of the Week. Up next, we got the United States Heavyweight Championship on the line. Come and get it, freaks! Tonight, I speak to you not just as Judas Messiah, but as the Chosen One, the harbinger of a new age. I've traded in my token for a shot at the U.S. Championship. And why, you ask? Because it is time for the one true Messiah to claim what is rightfully his. Jet Townsend, the current champion, may bask in the light of momentary glory, but he is a fleeting shadow in my divine path. I have led my faithful through the darkness of ignorance, and now I shall lead us to victory. I promise you this, when I defeat Townsend, it shall not just be a victory for me. It will be a triumph for all who believe in the power of the Messiah. So prepare, Jet Townsend, for your blissful reign ends here. I shall rise from the ashes of mediocrity to claim the U.S. Championship. Fulfilling my destiny and yours, together we forge a new world under my divine rule. Embrace the truth, my followers, for the time of reckoning is at hand. The Messiah shall prevail. Let's find out if Judas Messiah can begin a new age as U.S. champ. Up next, Jet Townsend versus Judas Messiah.
Match number 3, Late Night Wrestling. United States Heavyweight Championship, Jet Townsend defending his title once again against Judas Messiah. Judas Messiah, the leader of a cult somewhere down in Texas. Don't know much about these cults, don't know the name or the members, but he's the leader of it. Some people follow this guy. What do you think about that? What's up with that, Grayson Black?
I guess he's got lots of charisma and people look up to him and they see him as a leader. Believe in his visions and the stuff he says he has. Judas Messiah.
The second Judas to ever be a pro wrestler in my head, from what I remember. Judas Starr. He's been champion over in AWR. He started his career off here going, I believe, 0-7 in the territory system. But he had better luck in the other league. But this man right here, Judas Messiah, he's not had very good luck. His cult is about all he has right now in his life. But today, he's hoping to add some gold around his waist. The United States Heavyweight Championship.
Don't know too much about his wrestling style. I don't think I've ever seen him wrestle before. I personally haven't watched him, so it's my first time.
Yeah, I don't know. His style is a mixed style, I would have to say. He's not hardcore, he's not strong style, he's not technician, he's not power. He's a little bit of mix of different styles.
I think he leans more towards power. Like, look at that clothesline right there. That's some power right there.
He definitely has the size advantage over Jet Townsend, that's for sure. But Jet Townsend is a legend in this sport. Trying to beat Davey Starlight's record from what I hear, but good luck. That's going to take a long time to beat that record. He is the pro wrestling's longest United States Heavyweight Championship streak. The days held, the longest ever. I don't think he'll ever be beaten. The Then he dropped it just to get a title shot against Spider, which he lost. So disappointing.
Yeah, tough business. Tough business.
Whoa, what was that? That's called Jet Townsend, the Minnesota Madman, doing his thing in the ring.
Body slam there by Judas Messiah, follows up with some stops in the leg, working the leg.
5 minutes
Maybe
gone.
trying to take away his ability to do the figure four. Or the jet bark.
Drag him away from the center of the ring. Hooks the leg. Wow. Right in front of the referee, Igor, but it's only a 1 count. It's not going to be enough to put away the champion just yet. Good Northern Light suplex right there. But his leg is right by the ropes. Circling each other right now. Side to lock takedown followed by punches. Those punches were not quite close feast, so the referee's going to see if he's going to tap out. Use his finisher. Big power bomb type move, but it's only not too close to the ropes. Right, his hand is right down there. Side slam by Judas Messiah. Yeah, you're right, Alaric. I think he's definitely more of a power wrestler. Here comes the figure 4 leg lock. Locked in right by. He's still in the middle, but he's pushing his way to the ropes, and he does. And he gets broke.
What's he doing here? One wing angel. One wing angel. Two count only.
Judas Messiah missing a couple strikes in a row after that brutal 1 wing angel. Now he's got him in the face lock here. He's trying to tap him out in the middle of the ring. Sounds like trying to add a submission win into his win column of his career standings. Going for the pin.
1, 2.
2 count. 2 count. Fans show their appreciation of this United States Championship match. Kick to the head. With those shiny gold boots.
I think they're probably made some. They got some little gold flakes in them
1,
to shine like that.
What I hear that he lives the high-end lifestyle like Ric Flair. He's got the Rolexes, he's got the limousines, he doesn't live the fancy wrestling style. And he can when he's getting some good pay from being United States champion.
Yeah, you can do that kind of stuff when you're a champ. But not when you're a guy like Judas Messiah, who's relying on his cult. That's all he's got in his life.
Came all the way from Texas just to wrestle Jet Townsend, traded his
10
token.
minutes gone.
If he loses, he'll have to go back to his cult with 0 tokens. He will not be a happy camper.
Jet bark. Jet bark. There it was. Jet bark. That's his finisher.
Nice rock bottom by Jet Townsend. German suplex, but he's right by the ropes. That's not going to get you anything here in this business. Another one of those big body slams there by Judas Messiah. Telling Jet Townsend to get back up. Going for another 1 wing angel. Whoa! Hits him right in the ring, in the center of the ring, and it's a 2.9 count. Oh, very close. Might be seeing ourselves. Oh, a small package. Might be seeing ourselves a new champion today. There's another one of Jet Townsend's favorite moves right there. At the top, waiting for Judas to get back up. Flying body splash. Body attack. Excuse me.
There's a German suplex right in the middle. 2. Ooh, 2.9 count, so close. Judas is inches away from becoming a champ. Oh, now he's going for the finisher, the power bomb. The Judas bomb, we'll call it. 2.9 3 times in a row now.
Rolling screw bomb by Jet Townsend. Ooh, he's very close to the ropes, but it's a 3 count. Oh, wow. Jet Townsend wins.
Before we get to our next match, I'm gonna make a quick video call to our superfan Jimmy. Hey there, Jimmy. How you holding up, man? It's been a while since Voodoo King laid that nasty curse on you. Back in December at Main Event Mania 1. Thought I'd check in. You doing okay, buddy? Oh, wow, man. Thanks for calling. Not gonna lie, man. I'm not doing great. Still feeling the curse. Can barely sleep. Coughing all the time. Damn, Jimmy. You don't look so good, brother. Is there anything I can do for you? Anything at all. You name it, and I'll get it done. Thanks for the offer, Wild Man, but the best thing you can do for me is keep hosting Late Night Wrestling. It's my favorite show of all time, man. Congratulations on episode 20. It's a milestone. Oh, Jimmy, thanks, man. Episode 20 is all thanks to fans like you. But seriously, I hope you get better, buddy. We gotta figure out how to get that Voodoo King to lift this curse. You ain't looking so good. Thanks, Wild Man Jack. Get better, Jimmy. I dedicate this next match to you. We got the North America Heavyweight Championship on the line. Who wants it?
You listen up, you morons. I traded in my token for a shot at that North America Heavyweight Championship. Because this title deserves a real champion, and that's me, Mr. Mean. You think Junkyard Jones is anything special? Ha! He's just a pile of rusting trash. I'm gonna run him over like yesterday's garbage. So enjoy your pathetic little lives, folks, because soon you'll be watching Mr. Mean reign supreme.
Up next, Junkyard Jones versus Mr. Mean for the North America Heavyweight Championship.
Match number 4 right now. Junkyard Jones versus Mr. Mean for the North America Heavyweight Championship. One of the more prestigious titles here in GWO.
Yeah, the whole North American continent, even from North America, go for this championship. And just so happens that the meanest guy I have here in the territory system, Mr. Mean, traded his token and went for it.
Mr. Mean came from the 5th or 6th reincarnation of UVW, Ultraviolent Pro Wrestling. He's original from there. When that league came back up, around the same time, WWA came out and crap. There was a big split there from GXW, and those 4 leagues were around. Then from after that came CPW, which was later bought out by GWO. But all this is all connected. And there was also IWW. That was independent wrestling world. A lot of wrestlers came from there too. But Mr. Mean came from UVW. Right now he's going for nice drop by Junkyard Jones. Would do a headbutt. Stomp to the meat section.
Good elbow there by Mr. Mean. Another elbow. Mr. Mean kind of reminds me of the real life Oscar Grouch from Sesame Street. That's what he reminds me of.
Might be grouchy and mean, but can he win a championship? He's never won one in his career, but tonight could be his night. But Junkyard Jones is still on the warpath since losing to Kadisha at Main Event Mania 1.
Got knocked out right in the octagon, 2nd round. Pretty embarrassing. Since then, he's been dominating all his opponents. Let's see if he can do it tonight here against Mr. Mean.
Mr. Mean, he's not really what I would call a top superstar. I can't see him going any higher than mid card at most. Maybe even bottom card. I don't like to say bad things about certain wrestlers, but Mr. Mean doesn't really impress me at all.
Give up?
Yeah, Mr. Mean's not really a superstar. Definitely not a superstar.
But he's wrestling live on Late Night Wrestling in the Big Apple Stadium in New York City, New York, under the bright light. Can he do it? Can he win a championship? Can he beat Junkyard Jones? I don't think he will, but who knows? Here comes some headbutts. Oh, sent him out of the ring with that one.
1.
It's like the Junkyard Jones doing a little bit of Junkyard Dog style right there. JYD. Ooh, that was a brutal face rake. Now a fork is driving it into the forehead.
1, 2.
Wow, he had to pull that one out.
That's a big fork.
Stalking each other. Clubbing forearms, one after another. Misses kick. Front face lock, elbow. Picks him back up. Eats 2 elbows in return. Huge clubbing forearm to the chest, followed by a little bit of a knee to the back. Nice combo there by Junkyard Jones. Side headlock punch, takes him down. And he's got the fork again, driving it into his head.
1, 2,
Wow,
3.
that's going to do some damage. Good combo. Another good combo to return. Drops him right on his head.
2.
2.9 count only going for that. It wasn't very close.
Junkyard Jones wearing a street fighting outfit today, even though he's not in a hardcore match. Wonder why he decided to wear that outfit.
Don't know. Good
3,
question. Who knows what Junkyard
4.
Jones thinks right here? Because he goes up against Mr. Mean. He's wearing his dark gray trunks.
Elbow there by Junkyard Jones sends him down to their mat. For a both hands press pin, but it's not even a 1 count.
The baseball bat's laying in the ring that Junkyard Jones brought in. Maybe he's planning on using it. Now he's barking to the crowd, trying to get them into this match. Either sweep. Misses a clothesline. Elbow to the back, but he drags him away from the
10
ropes.
minutes gone.
Here's some more clubbing forearms. Mr. Mean's doing that very well. Doing good strategy, but now he's taking some punches to the forehead.
Give up.
Now he's slamming him into the mat. But there's been no blood yet in this match. Very surprised. Strike. Oh, there's some juice. There's some juice right there. First collar of the match. Irish whip by Junkyard Jones. Front face lock again to the elbow to the back. Drags him away from the ropes. Rolls up. Hooks the leg.
1, 2.
2 count. Very close to 2.9, but not quite. Front face lock, elbow to the back, this time by Junkyard Jones. Side headlock and doing the more fork, busting him open even more. A lot of Junkyard Jones' blood has been spilled in the ring tonight as he tries to defend his championship in the avalanche hold. 3 count, Junkyard Jones wins.
What time is it? It's main event time, baby! We got the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Who will trade in their precious token to face the Black Knight?
Minotaur stand here, strong, mighty. Why Minotaur trade token? Minotaur tired of running in mazes, tired of chasing, time to chase glory, time to become champion. Black Knight, you hold title now, but Minotaur not afraid. Minotaur will conquer. Minotaur will defeat. In hometown of Greece, Minotaur create mazes, challenge everyone. But this challenge, this is greatest maze of all. You, Black Knight, prepare for fight of your life. Minotaur not enter ring to lose. Minotaur enter to dominate. World Heavyweight Championship will belong to Minotaur. So hear this, fans. When Minotaur wins, all will know. Minotaur is king of the ring. Grrr!
There you have it, folks. The main event of the evening. The Black Knight versus Minotaur for the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship.
Time for the main event of the evening for the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. The undefeated Black Knight fighting Minotaur from Greece.
Black Knight's wearing his war outfit tonight, so he means business.
And he's got to against Minotaur. Minotaur is a very strong competitor. He's back in Greece. He's known for making mazes and letting people go in there and trying to escape, and he chases them like a real-life Minotaur. He believes he's a Minotaur. Surprised yet if he's not. I can't remember if he's been Freak of the Week or not. But if he hasn't, he deserves that spot. Very freak thing to do. But he's also a big powerhouse and he's very strong. So he might even have the size. I think he does have the size advantage in this match. He's much bigger and stronger than Black Knight.
Black Knight's undefeated. Never lost a match in his life. He's trying to break records for that Undisputed Championship. There's only been 2 Undisputed Champions so far. That's Ragnarok was the first, and the second is this man right here. Definitely took the torch from Ragnarok. You gotta say it, you gotta admit it. It happened at Mania 1.
Yeah, he clearly defeated them. That was a pretty decent match for Ragnarok, but that wasn't the first time he's beaten him twice now. Once to get the championship, and then again at Mania 1 to further cement his legacy as the best world champion. Right now, Minotaur is bleeding through his mask. Look at the strength he had right there to double arm block that spear by the Minotaur. Minotaur's got one of the harder headbutts and spears in the business.
That's a Brock Lesnar style punch and elbows. Kind of like Brock Lesnar did to Randy Orton right there.
Tried to tackle with the knees, but once again, Black Knight blocks it. Straight contest right now. Who's going to win? Black Knight takes him down, but he falls afterwards from taking too much punishment. Big Bang Crush. 1 count only. He must have busted them open early in the match. I didn't quite see when it happened, but there's a spear there but he kicks himself right out of it. Like we said, we think Minotaur is bigger and stronger. Size-wise, height to weight-wise, yes, he's bigger. He's taller, he's heavier. But did you see that clothesline? But maybe not. Black Knight might have more strength in him.
Yeah, Black Knight's very strong too. This match could go either way, to be honest with you. Minotaur's never held the championship, so Black Knight has been a great world champion so far.
Champion of the territories, of all the territories, they acknowledge him as the champion. The Undisputed, that's what that is. The Undisputed, all the territories from the world acknowledge that he is the true Undisputed World Heavyweight Champion. And whoever holds his belt is. Now there's the Grand Championship, which is totally different. It's the biggest prize in the game, but this title is still considered to be the most respected. Just don't tell Magnum Justice that.
Nice tackle there by Minotaur. Yeah, it's the Undisputed World Championship, but at the same time, a lot of people might like the Global Championship, the Wrestling Championship, as they call it.
Since the Global Championship's been on the shelf, waiting for Ultra Pro Wrestling, the new Wrestling Championship is on our sister show. They call us the sister show. I call them the sister show. On Championship Showdown, where they have the World Heavyweight Television Championship. That is the Wrestling Championship right now. And Bruce Light is the current champion.
Yeah, Bruce Light's been a great TV champion. He was a great global champion.
11.
But
12.
we'll have to see what happens if Ultra Pro Wrestling comes out, because there's a new Light that's in that tournament, Brett Light. Kind of curious to see about him. Don't know much about him. He's related to the Lights.
Lots of lights out there. Lots. I would love to see the family tree of the lights. Running powerbomb there by Minotaur.
Yeah, it'd be kind of cool to see all that. The names, how it breaks down and all that.
But right now, we're about to witness, big crush there by the Black Knight. We'll witness who is going to walk away as the Undisputed Champion here. And heading to May as the World Champion. You get good pay. The more prestigious the championship you are, the better pay you get. It's just a fact. Another running powerbomb, but also too close to the ropes. Move is very effective, but it always leads to rope breaks. Powerbomb right there by the Black Knight.
That's it. It's all over. Black Knight wins again.
It's now time for my least favorite part of the show. the time we say goodbye. Join me next time, my creatures of the night, for another exciting episode of Late Night Wrestling.